Alright, Shalom Malcolm starts the lesson. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Bakakadash. The boss to our apostle, elder, great news from the talk to the truth. Peace and blessings to the Akims. I'm the brother Yara from the group of Miami camp. I come back to the spirit party, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, to make another lesson. In this lesson, I'm titled it, Were You Not Warned? And due to that title being Were You Not Warned is because the prophets are here on the forefront, on the scene, warning you of things to come. So we are the whistleblowers in these times, telling the people to repent and to seek Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, because there are terrible things coming. And the only way to escape those things, which are death, famine, pestilence, apparitions, newly created creatures, famine, death, the nuclear destruction. The only way to escape those things is to turn back to the Lord, man, and put off that old man. But if you don't, you are being warned of these things to come. The scriptures tell us to fear, we persuade men. Because once you hear these things, those things are supposed to move you to a way that you want to turn back to Yahweh Shema Shah. These things put fear in your mind and it should scare you. Because I'm pretty sure every brother had the same, that same encounter or that same experience. Being told of the things to come. Where you get scared. But you get scared in the sense where you want to find a way out, man. And the only way out is through Yahweh Shema Shah. So that's that's what we doing. As prophets and as men as Yahweh Shema Shai. We are warning the people now. They are talking about a potential bird flu on the rise. That's slowly emotional. We ought to understand that's Esau trying to scare the people. But ultimately, that's these are things that were prophesied and spoken about, man. Pestilence, a bird flu is a part of a pestilence, man. Because you have to search up the definition of pestilence. And I'm going to search it up right here on my phone. This is the Google definition. It says a fatal epidemic disease, especially bubonic plague, disease, sickness, infection, contagion, pandemic. These are the synonym for pestilence, man. Is the bird flu not a disease? Is it not a sickness or an infection? And it says scientists worry of bird flu. One pandemic unfolded in slow motion. So Esau is basically telling us that there's a pestilence on the rise. And there's the he's gonna use this to scare the people. But guess what? The prophets has been warning you of pestilence to come. That's why when Esau come down with these pestilence trying to scare us, we don't get scared. Because we put our faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, we understand that Lord God is, He's not gonna leave us astray. But for the people that's not serving Yahweh Shema Shai, y'all gonna get caught up in this plague. Y'all gonna be back to wearing masks and social distancing and all these things, man. But I got a precept lined up. This is Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. Well, I'm going to read the article first. It says, more than a dozen top disease experts who spoke with Reuters about the concerns about holds and surveillance keeping them several steps behind a new pandemic indicate that scientists monitoring the development of bird flu are growing increasingly scared. Right, man, since 2020, a large amount of scientists have been keeping an eye on the novel H5N1 avian flu subtype in migratory birds. However, the virus spread to 129 dairy cows across 12 states in the United States, raises fresh concerns that may indicate development that could make it more likely to infect humans. Right, man, so they're telling you that this disease has moved to dairy, to cows, and cows, what does that bring forth? Beef. And then most likely a lot of people eat beef, and then next you have the bird flu, and you're wondering how you got it. And the Lord allowed you to get that bird flu, man. Because guess what? If the Lord sent his prophets to warn you that a pestilence is coming and all these things are coming, but what you chose to do, you just chose to fan the hand and pull away the shoulder, just like the scriptures tell us, man. Ultimately the scriptures tell us that he shall make our head hard against theirs. Because Lord also understand, the people we are sent to. You know, the scriptures call Israel a rebellious house. And they also call them the Sardis children, extremely stupid. Jake the biggest procrastinators. But hey, the Lord is gonna catch y'all, man, by surprise. And these articles are not being brought forth on mainstream media. They're using distractions, to keep you not in the loop, and then when it gets when it gets worse, that's when they gonna bring it to mainstream media, and guess why? To scare the people. Because if you bring something like this out now, nobody's gonna believe it as much, or they're not gonna worry about it. But let cases rise up, and people start dropping like flies. That's when Esau's gonna fully put this on the news, so that he can scare the people. You gotta understand how this devil works. But ultimately, the Lord has chosen his prophets to warn the people of pestilence, of famine to come, and what to do to prepare, man. And no getting goods and everything that's not gonna help you prepare, man. Turn it back to Yahweh Shemel Shai. It's one way to, prepare yourself for anything that's coming. Another precept. Let me see what I grab. Let's see. Let me see. This is Ezekiel 5, verse 17. It says, "So I will send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee. I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken it." Right, man? The Lord's going to bring the sword. And what's the sword? The modern-day gun, pestilence. All these type of pestilence, not only the bird flu. And Yahweh Shemel Shai has spoken, and how does the Lord speak? The Lord speak through his prophets. So the prophets have spoken of these things to come through the spirit part of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Jacob trouble, a time like never before. Things being unbearable. To where you can't stand it. Who, what other than these little whistleblowers that's out here. The men of the Lord is the men of the Lord are the ones that's actually giving you the best solution possible, man. Not storing up goods and not trying to be a doomsday prepper or all these things, man. Because that's also not showing your faith. Lord want to see Lord want to see your faith, man. To see if you're gonna believe in Him when pestilence comes, when famine comes. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. Us, we warn the people, but we gotta have faith too that the Lord's gonna protect us from these things to come, because we doing the right thing. If it's 2 Ezra 15 and verse 19, or slightly like it, this is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 49. "I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, and sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death." Right, man. The Lord is bringing these pestilences, man. Yes, Esau may be the one in the lab creating it, but the Lord is putting the spirit on these Edomites to create this bird flu. And spread it. Because the Lord is a man of war, man. He's a man of war, and he's and he's a man to judge. So the Lord is judging these people when they see famine and pestilence, things happening, in front of their face, man. It's Yahweh Shemel Shai. You can say that, hey, all right, Lord, I kill, I make alive. See that there is none with me. So when somebody dies by bird flu, or they just drop dead, know that Yahweh Shemel Shai sanctioned it to happen. Why? Because they wasn't ignorant. They wasn't willing to turn back to Yahweh Shemel Shai. And that's how it is. Scriptures tell us that two thirds gotta go anyways. This is Luke 21, verse 11, and it says, "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places." And we are seeing these earthquakes, man, in diverse places. You know, you can check every other week. There's an earthquake happening. Is it being brought on the mainstream media? No, man. But if you search it up on your phone, you are going to see an earthquake happen, man. And famines are happening. Pestilence and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven, man. You know, so famine and pestilence and fearful sights, you know, are going to happen, and they are happening now. You know, and the Lord is, you know, and the Lord is allowing these things to happen to put fear, you know, in the eyes of the people, you know, and to wake up the elect, you know, so they could turn back to Him, man. You know, they see all these things going around, you know, and they're looking for a way out, man. And you know, in a righteous way out, not in a carnal sense. You know, but the title of the lesson is "Were You Not Warned?" You know, because the prophets and the men of the Lord, you know, have since the beginning of time warned the people from the time to come, from the judgment of the Lord. You know, I'm gonna say it like that. You know, starting off with Noah. You know, Noah warned the people of the flood. You know, did they believe? No. Well, did the flood happen? Yes, and this is scientifically proven that it happened. You know, we are many Noahs right now, man. We are one of the people of the time to come. We are one of them of the hell that's about to be put on this place, man. You know, for us to be saved. You know, so long as we was edified with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. That belongs to my apostle under the great mills from that taught us his truth. Peace and blessings to the Shir Akims. With that, I want to say Shalom.